Beautiful people, it's me, Maris, and it's Thursday, and I've got the spellcasting deck. It is Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara Meiklejohn Free. It's an interesting little deck here. I'm not very I was like, yeah, I use what are they called, tarot decks every once in a while, but I'm a really big fan of oracle cards. I think oracle cards just have a different vibration to them, and I read using kind of like a Carl Jung philosophy in it, so they're a little bit more conducive than when I use, when I use the tarot decks. Tarot decks, I feel like they're really kind of almost black and white. And with the oracle cards, I feel like you can dig a little deeper and just kind of meditating on, ooh, what's the energy coming in, this perspective. I did a reading over on Facebook using my Gypsy Oracle cards, and it was about a friendship. So if you are on Facebook, don't forget to check that out on my page, Oklahoma Healing Connection. And let's just see if there's any last little cards to come through. Okay, there we go. Look at that and that. Okay, so we got several cards. So make sure that you got yourself a little snack, something to eat, something to drink. It's in the afternoon. Yeah, you know, something to... any of those things. I'm wearing my shirt from Cloud 13. They have a line that's called Baked. And I love this shirt because looks like it's supposed to be a piece of pie, but it's got flour in it. Yeah, that kind of flour. Alright, so before we begin the reading, let's smudge, because smudging is good. I gave up on my matches. I was always a match girl, and I gave up on my matches. It was crazy because I would buy these matches that I've bought for like the last 30 years, and all of a sudden they don't want to work. Now, mind you, I did have a box that was probably 30 years old, and that one, none of them worked. Alright, so here we go. Here's some smudge. Okay. And I'm going to smudge my lips so that I speak with authenticity and integrity. And then my hands, because they're going to touch those cards. Oops, ouch, ow, just burnt myself. And put it over here in my little magic dish. And let's rock and roll. I've got the first card over here. And that first card is the trust. So, and I'm kind of getting, have you ever played that little trust game? You might have a blindfold on, you might not have a blindfold on. I was thinking of that little, I can't even remember that chick movie where they're doing the trust falls. And so this is almost to that point of being very trusting in the energy that is around you. So this is talking about trust. And not so much maybe the trust fall, but it's having that blind trust. Now, the second card here, when I do a multiple card reading online, like these, the second card is your obstacle. And your obstacle in this has a lot to do with your life purpose, your life agreement, and maintaining integrity and connection to that life purpose. So even though we have this blind trust there is this potential energy that may alter or affect how you're working on your life purpose, or what your life purpose, what is your agreement, what was your agreement to do on this plane and in this lifetime. Now, what is a strength in this blind trust coming in that can alter our life purpose is that you have some strong boundaries, and that you are, if you'll see, her eyes are wide open. She's got a light coming off of the crown. We have the infinity coming through here in that root area. So you are very grounded, very strong, very awake, alert to what your boundaries are, and you're going to be able to maintain those boundaries, even though energy is saying we need to have some blind trust. You still have boundaries. There's still what I'm going to call a rule of engagement going on. Okay. Yes, you're going to be taken off track a little bit here, off from your life purpose, and it is something that I'm going to say you have a little bit of regret for. There is a little bit of regret in this trusting energy that's coming in. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is almost like craziness. So we're starting from a point that we're in a good place. We're working on our life purpose. We're working on our agreement. And we're actually going to be diverted with something that takes us off track. Our boundaries are strong, but so I don't think that there's going to be a long-term distraction going on. But I do believe that you will catch that distraction very quickly and be able to work through it. And you do. Things are good. They get back on track. You're rolling in the direction that you need to be rolling in. You're doing what you need to be doing. You've recognized where you kind of dropped the ball, and you pick it up and you're going to run with it. Now, I like the travel card. And when I'm looking at this, I feel, what I'm feeling in here is that the opportunity for travel is also an opportunity for growth. And the reason I am saying that is that the first thing that I locked into, I can't find my little pointing thing, so I'm going to use this pin, is she looks like she's with child. She looks like she's with child. Now, somebody might go on a trip and get pregnant on that trip. Woo! But what I'm picking up from this, because I feel like she's moving in the water there, and we've got this sphere of light around her. There's light at the end of her stick that she's holding there. But I just feel like this opportunity for travel also gives you an opportunity for growth. So this has a good feeling all the way around. You know, it's being able to experience something new and have growth from that. So I like that. The friendship card is up. So this is a time that when you come up out of that what in the heck was I doing moment, you're back on track, you're reconnecting, and you're enjoying your network, you're enjoying the people that you share with, you're back in this movement of enjoying being with people that you love and trust. And I think that's a really important factor there is to be with those people that you love and trust, because they're going to give you that love and trust back and help you grow through with that. Now, what is interesting is that we have a twist to this, and this twist is the Passion card, okay? And I'm gonna call it just like I'm picking it up right now. Okay, so you know that the Friendship card that was right in front of you? Okay, come on back in, come on. There we go. Alright, so this is stemming out of your circle, your friendship circle. And in this, I'm finding a love connection, a love relationship. Not only do you love to be with that person loves to be with you, but you love that time that comes together, so that when you two come together. So there's an actual, what I'm going to say, a basis or a foundation of passion that is brewing within your friendship circle. And the manifestation card is the last message here. And that manifestation card is really, really, really pointing in that this relationship is, this passion relationship with someone that's in your circle now, will be a very beautiful, wonderful, synergistic relationship that creates a lot of growth. That was kind of interesting to see how we go through where we almost lose our focus off of our life purpose to get back on track and actually connect in and have more intense, deeper, synergistic relationships. I hope you enjoyed this reading today. Do me a big favor. Give me a heart. Comment where you're watching from. And don't forget to share. Peace, love, and harmony. I will see you soon.